this summer I put in a lot of work. You know, started off real slow. I managed my time really well, and right now I feel like I'm peaking going right into training camp. Summer ends for me tomorrow. I'm leaving to Italy, going to training camp with Siena, which is the Italian champion. You know, it's an exciting time for me. I'm not going to play for their team, but to at least go in with one of the top teams in Europe just to train until I sign with my team.
So you're going to their training camp, and then is that like a tryout for the team?
It's not really a tryout. I usually don't sign with my teams until about September 15th, 30th. So it gives me time to at least go there, let their team see me, and you never know what happens at that point. You know, so it's really, I know I'm gonna have a good relationship with the coach, and he invited me to come work out with him. It's hard to say, man. I tell everyone my favorite place was Maccabi Haifa, which is in Israel. Just the culture there, you know, it reminds me a little of the Valley, and you know I'm from the San Fernando Valley, so if anywhere close to home, you know, it's good. Well, I mean, coming out of college, you know, I was one of those players that had to learn a lot. I was a late bloomer, but when I did finally reach the potential that people felt that I could get, I had the opportunity to go to Georgia Tech, to the George Masons, to the Oregons. You know, I had an offer from Oregon, you know, so me going to Cal State Fullerton, that was my second school actually. I went to East Carolina in the Conference USA, and you know, I came home for some family reasons, but you know, going to Fullerton, man, it was a great opportunity for me to be a big fish in a small pond kind of thing, you know. So I went there and had a great team. Bobby Brown was my point guard. Josh Coyne, who played for the Dallas Mavericks this year, was my shooting guard. We had guys, Scott Cutley, you know, guys that got MVPs in the league and they were still playing professionally. So, you know, it was a great opportunity, man. I had a coach who taught me the importance of playing defense, and that's honestly the reason why I made it to the NBA, was because of what he showed me on defensively. And without that, I would have never got to the NBA and play for the Atlanta Hawks anyway. So, really, but I am though. You know, it's weird, it's crazy. People say I'm known for my defense, but every team that I've been on, I've been the second leading scorer on the team. So it's a catch, you know, because you look at around the basketball world, man. Everybody can score.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for a guy like with my skill set and the things that I had to learn offensively, for me to always be able to go back to know how to play defense and have a defensive mindset, I mean, that always helps to win games. You know, so it's fine to be known for a defensive player, but once the team actually sees me, then it's like they get a steal almost. You know what I mean? So I think coming out of college, because I went to a mid-major, I was a big guard, so I was forced to play small forward. You know what I mean? And if you look at it, I had Bobby Brown at the point, Josh Coyne at the 2, so the only place left for me is the 3. So I think I was able to learn as a pro, and I've had great coaches here. Been honored to have really, really good coaches that took the time to teach me. I'm now transitioning to a combo guard at 6'4". You know, at 6'4", 215 pounds, you know, a combo guard, it's hard to find. You know what I mean? So just learning how to play the pick and roll, making the right reads, shooting the 3, being able to still attack the rim, and just being able to control the game off the dribble, and knowing what I'm trying to do offensively.
Did you get any bigger since like 3 years ago, or about the same size?
I'm about the same. Okay. I think I've been fluctuating in between 205 and 220 pounds for since my junior year in college. So going on for this whole summer and late last summer. And I don't know if you guys caught me shooting, but my rhythm in my shot, man, it's changed tremendously. You know, and just the confidence that I have in it, and the know-how, and making sure every shot is the same. Recently, about a week ago, we were shooting, and it's actually online. I made 44 out of 50 NBA threes. You know, so it's a year ago I couldn't do that. You know what I mean? So to be able to do that, man, it's going to lead into, you know, next year, and something that I can benefit from.
Yeah.
Introduced to him by a friend of mine, Jeff Adrian, who also plays in the NBA, and now Mike, through those relationships, he's worked with Reggie Jackson, Paul George, Andre Iguodala. Now his whole client list has grown. So I mean, it just shows the work he puts in helping guys change their forms and having confidence in their shots.
Right.